everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of DC Collectors. Today we're taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Infected Superman. Now this is from the Metals universe of DC, which is sort of like this negative multiverse kind of thing. Think of, here's the multiverse and here is the negative multiverse sitting underneath. So there's like a parallel of each Earth. And this is a Superman based on sort of a series of the Batman Who Laughs, and Superman sort of has to infiltrate the Batman Who Laughs gang. Let me put that in quotes, gang, so he kind of infects himself to kind of look like that. But it is a very impressive looking Superman, evil Superman. You can almost say Bizarro-like, and I'm sure that McFarlane is taking notice with this Bizarro, which I know he's going to release a Bizarro, but I mean this could have been a very good attempt as well. Here's the side of the box. Back of the box features some cool artwork from Batman vs Superman #2, and you can also see that this one comes with a couple of collect to build pieces. I believe this is the legs for the Merciless. You can also see right here a few more figures that come in this particular wave. Look at the bottom of the box here. Superman Infected. There you go. Alrighty, so I've been dying to open this guy up, so let's open him up and let's play with him. Okay, so here he is out of the box, and I'm just going to put this out here right now. These McFarlane figures are ridiculously hard to get out of the plastic. Man, it took me forever. I'm literally like 3 or 4 minutes just to pull Superman out of the package. I mean, they're in there so deep. I thought I was going to break him at one point, but luckily everything came out cool. So let's look at the accessories. As you can see here, they all come with this cool DC black base. I love this thing. Here is the card art, which is exactly the same art that was on the back of the box from Batman Superman #2. And you get a little bit of info about Superman the Infected here on the card. You can pause this and read it if you would like, but otherwise, let's keep trucking. And here we get some pretty cool hands. These are the grippy hands, I like to call them. The super zombie-like hands instead of the zombie fist, which are pretty cool. And of course, the collect to build pieces for the Merciless. The 2 legs, you can see how, kind of get an idea how these guys will go in. Hopefully we will be getting the other pieces fairly soon. Alright, so let's look at Superman the Infected. We're going to start by looking at the paint and the sculpt. Overall, this is a very nice action figure. Look at that sculpt. And look at the paintwork too. I mean, just a tremendous job on the paint, on the lips, the teeth, around the eyes, that zombie-like look that Superman has. Even some of the cracks in the skin. That's pretty cool. Well, is that supposed to be? Yeah, that's supposed to be there. I think that's supposed to be there. Just really nice. Again, I like the way that McFarlane does the symbols on the chest, how they kind of stick out. Although this one looks a little sloppy. The red is tending to bleed over into the yellow a little bit, and this is kind of sloppier compared to the Action Comics 1000 Superman. That's a shame. That's a shame, because everything else on this thing looks really nice. Even the belt loops on the trunks, you know, they're all painted fairly well with no bleed over on the yellow. It's just on this particular piece. I could just been a screw up at the factory. Who knows? Overall, I mean, just a nice Superman figure. I like the tattered cape that goes along with it. See the holes in it, all that kind of stuff. It's still got the swoosh to it. I'm not crazy about that. Just give me a straight cape, you know, and then you can tatter it like this to pieces if you want, but just leave it straight. It seems like McFarlane's still in that rather pose it than give you just a straight up good, just standard action figure. You know, you know how when McFarlane first came into the game, it was more like staction figures, you know, statue action figures, because they didn't move. Well, these are super articulated, but he's still leaning towards that. We're gonna swoosh the cape out like it's in the wind's blowing or something. Just leave it straight down, man. That'd be awesome in and of itself, just to do that. Looking at the back, I don't see anything really wrong with this thing, with the paint, other than symbol on his chest, which is, like I said, which is a shame. So let's dive right into the articulation here. Let's look at his head. His head goes down. That's pretty good. Down and up, down and up, and it can turn all the way around, which is kind of creepy with that look on his face. Kind of gives you the Exorcist vibes. He does have some ab crunch here. Move there, back, there, back. So it's pretty good. He turns. This turn at the waist, not much. I don't know why. I mean, you can turn him there all the way around, but not at the waist. Some of them you can, some of them you can't. I guess it's just how much articulation they're putting in each figure. Butterfly shoulders here. You can see they move back, forth, and they can turn all the way around and go up and down. They do have bicep swivel, as you can see here, double jointed elbows, wrists that have the patented articulation that all McFarlane figures do. Well, I don't know if it's patented. Here's what the split looks like on this one. The trunk is going to keep it. Obviously, the trunks are going to keep it from moving too much. Of course, you're not going to get much of a back leg movement because of the trunks on this. No thigh swiveled, but double jointed knees, and of course the ankles. That it took me a while. I'm getting used to them. When I first started reviewing these figures, I hated them, but I'm getting used to them. And he does have toe articulation, which I'm like, you know, if you want to add thigh swivel, take away the toe articulation. I hate the toe articulation, but that's just me. Overall, this is a very nice action figure. I mean, like I said, everything looks really great. This is a very creepy looking action figure, which I'm sure this is right up McFarlane's alley. The creepiness factor turned up to 10, and McFarlane loves to do creepy stuff. So, you know, I can't complain. I mean, look at that face. I'm gonna try to get as close up. That is just straight up creep if I've ever seen it. That is just straight up nasty and really, actually really cool to display. So I can't wait to put this guy with the rest of my McFarlane action figures. If I had to rate him 1 out of 10, I would probably give this guy somewhere around an 8. And he might be higher. I mean, he could have even been a 10 if not for the paint job on the shield. Now, it doesn't look this far away. It probably doesn't look bad, but up close, when I'm grading it for myself, it looks bad. So that's why I don't give it as high of a grade. All right, hit the subscribe button and the like button right there. You can check me out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at DCCollectors. You can also go to DCCollectors.com, building a cool database of DC toys and statues and collectibles. Just go over there, visit, snoop around, check it out. Also have fan collections over there too, so you can see what other fans, their collections look like. All right, peace.